What's good? Just got done working out. Just want to come on here, man, and talk about my boy. The legend, the goat, the greatest of all times. I mean, all the above, man. As y'all see in the title, it says 26 years later. So today is September 13th, 2022. 26 years ago, this the day Tupac died. He got shot on the 7th in Las Vegas on the Strip, and he died 7 days later, something like that, almost a week later. You know, it was a sad time, man. I remember like it was yesterday. I remember like it was yesterday. See, this before social media, man. So you had to like hear shit from a word of mouth. So I never forget my homeboy Rod. His auntie came through. We was over, my then homegirl at the time. We was over her crib, her sister crib, chilling, doing what we do. And they auntie came through. And she was like, Tupac dead. We like, man, Tupac ain't. Y'all stop playing auntie. We think auntie playing. And, next we see it on the news. That's when MTV and BET, all these outlets was, at their height. And we saw it, man. It was just, we already knew he was shot, but we thinking, oh man, he got shot before in New York. He gonna survive, he gonna do some albums on it, and we gonna be back banging Pac. You feel me? And it was just crazy to know that that man was dead. You know what I'm saying? Because he was such a figure, man. Such a, like all the youngins. You know what I mean? That's why, like, when I hear the T-Pains and all these little young rapper niggas, when they diss Tupac and they say something crazy, they wasn't around at that time, and if they was, it was real little. You understand? They don't understand the magnitude of who Tupac was, man. Like, Pac was that, he was a rock star, man. He was a sex symbol. Like, there's DMX come about close. Yeah, DMX come about close. Yep. But it ain't like a close. It's a close, but it's not a close, because Pac had the whole sex symbol, actor, rapper, activist. I mean, he checked off every box, dog. Every box. Shot 2 off-duty police officers protecting another black person. Pac loved his people. He was a revolutionary. His mom was a Black Panther. His stepdad was a Black Panther. He come from that lineage. You understand? He came up as a dancer for Digital Underground, carrying crepes and being a dancer for Digital Underground. Then he got his shot on a song called Same Song. If y'all come across this video, YouTube the song Same Song. That's Pac's first time being seen, man. And then he did Tupacalypse. In between that, he got the Juice WRLD, then he dropped Tupacalypse Now. And he just took off, man. He was that guy, man. He had hella charisma. All the ladies loved him. We fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? We liked his bravado. We just, his swag, where you want to call that shit now, man. We was Tupac heads, man. So when he died, it just you know what I'm saying? It's like my mom and my dad listening to them talk about Marvin Gaye when Marvin Gaye died. You understand? He was just up there, man. Like Marvin Gaye was they person, man. Tupac was ours, and for some, Bob Marley when Bob Marley died. You feel me? So I still bang his music. I still watch his movies. I just got done watching Juice a couple days ago. Man, he's still around, man. I understand the little youngins, you feel me? They trying their best to try to push that away, man. They can't, man. You can try to push the rest of them away, but you can't. Pac is something different, man. Pac was a different animal, man. Pac was a totally different animal, man. And there's no rapper, none of these little young niggas, get y'all money. Y'all kings in your own right. Y'all doing your own thing, but niggas ain't on Pac level. They just not on Pac level, dude. You can sell more records than Pac. You can do all that, man. Stream all that shit more than Pac, man. But at the end of the day, Pac had it all, man. And he was for his people. See, a lot of these niggas, like Young Thug, right now locked up. It's an interview with Young Thug. They asking him how he feel about a certain particular issue, and he was like, "I don't see color." You know, like Lil Wayne, and they don't have no nuts about themselves to speak up for their people. They so puppeteer and so worried about their bag and so worried about their money, they don't care about their people. Pac cared about his people. If Pac was here, Pac would be talking about the injustice that the police is doing. Like, name one rapper right now in the younger generation that's going at these police, man. Name one. Or going at a politician. Name one in the younger generation. I ain't talking about the mid niggas. I'm talking about the young boys, the young bulls, as they say in Philly. They don't have no sense of community. They don't have no sense of pride about themselves, man. It's Beanie Siegel and Lloyd Banks got us. Is it Lloyd Banks? No, is it Lloyd? Who he got that song with? Oh, Dave East. It's a song with Dave East and Beanie Siegel, man. And Beanie Siegel, even though he lost his voice, that man still be spitting fire. But he was saying in one of the verses, man, he said, man, they dressing like freaks and they calling it fleet. You hear me? Like, these niggas dressing like freaks and they calling it fleet. You will never catch Tupac, Biggie, Eazy-E, none of these men that lost their lives and died, man, or passed away doing the shit that these boys is doing, man. Shout out to the one person who came into the room. Pac would be speaking about, he wouldn't be talking about, yeah, Joe Biden, and he'd be on both Joe Biden head, Donald Trump head, he'd be on all their head. Because he'd be for his people. Like right now, Mississippi is dealing with a water issue. No disrespect to David Banner, because David Banner has been speaking about it. But what major artist, man, Young, is speaking about Flint, the water in Flint, the water issues in Mississippi, the black people that's being killed by the police as we speak. Pac talked about stuff, man, when the man, what was her name? Latasha Harlins got killed by a Korean lady in LA, shot in the back of the head over fucking orange juice. Pac was on that ass about that. Put it all in his music and his interviews. He talked about Yummy. Man, his nickname was Yummy, but I forgot his last name. It's not Sanford, but it's something like that. But he went at the GDs, the BDs, for them killing him. Pac almost lost his life. Was it Spice One? Somebody just did an interview recently, and it was talking about that, and it was saying how Pac basically was like, "Fuck y'all killed Yummy, y'all blah blah blah." He went against niggas because he felt like that was wrong. Yummy Sanford, I forgot how he says his last name, man. But that little boy was only like 12 years old, man. They killed him. Pac was all about the people and what's right and what's wrong, man. That's why I said it ain't too many. It ain't none. Like even DMX, that's why I say he close, but DMX didn't really speak on political issues. And for the people. He had the bald head, he had the acting, he had the, you know, the sex symbol, but man, he didn't touch all boxes that Pac touched, man. Pac was a political activist and all that, man. A Panther, he was everything, man. If Pac would still be alive today, I feel like that man would be a full-time activist. Helping out his people, man. And then when he did, or when he would have had dropped music, it'd have been like how his first album was. Like anybody that's listening to this, man, go back to Tupac's first album, Tupacalypse Now, and listen to what he was talking about, man. Songs like Trap, Soldier, Violent. Like, man, his whole thing, he was talking about cops, police brutality, how we living in the ghetto. I mean, the whole nine, man. The man was on point, man. The man was on point, and I miss him. I never forget going to see him when I was like 16. I was with my homeboy, my best friend Larry, man. His dad, rest in peace to his dad, man. His dad dropped us off. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think I had all the money. I think I had some of that shit in coins, man. Like, You know what I mean? To get my ticket, man. We was at the at MSU in East Lansing, Michigan, man, at the auditorium out there, man. I never forget. You know what I'm saying? I barely had the money to get in there, man. And I got in that boy. You feel me? I was matter of fact, matter of fact, I did. I cut some grass. Like I did a few things, man. Sure. Niggas in from East North that night. Good concert, but it is, you know, they come to that they started. Oh my God, man, I fuck with Tupac, man. Still fuck with his music to this day, man. Fuck with his movies. I mean, the whole nine. I wish he would have wrote like a memoir book. I had that motherfucker, man. Pac was a solid dude, man. All that perfect shit. Nobody's perfect. Oh, he rapped about bitches and he rapped about dear mama, man. We all conflicted. Everybody conflicted. Ain't nobody shit. Priests and nuns and all. Everybody conflicted. We humans. We intricate people, man. All right. So that's my thoughts on, man. I miss the man. The man is the man. I don't care what none of these little niggas. I respect these little boys. Get y'all money. Do your thing. But nobody touching Pac, man. He the greatest of all time. The greatest to ever do it, man. Biggie ain't close. Biggie was good, but Biggie ain't even close. It's just the fact he getting mentioned with Biggie because they had an issue. But Biggie only did 2 albums. Well, 3 if you want to count. Well, 4 because he wrote Little Kim joint. And they did the conspiracy with Junior Mafia. So Pac, man, still don't match with Pac, man. Jay-Z, none of them niggas, man. Nas, and I love these boys. I love their music, but Pac was the great. And lay down, man, and you know, probably listen to some Pac as I lay down, man. You feel me? Or might watch a movie. I don't know, man. All right, peace.